श्याम सुंदर सिखंड शेखर स्मेरहास मुरली मनोहर सप्रिया संविदा दशरथिनं विभो प्रार्थये वृन्दनन्दनां अस्तु मोहनतपादि वल्लभा जन्म जन्मनि मदीश्वरी प्रिया प्राणनाथ विश्वानन्दनि श्रीमुखाब्जरसरूढसखापद राधिका पदतले नतोऽस्मिन् तन्वदामि रसिकेन्द्रसेवा वंशे विभूषितकरान्नवनीरदाभा पीताम्बरारुणबिम्बफलावृष्टा पूर्णेन्दुसुन्दरमुखात् अरविन्दमित्रा कृष्णात् परमतत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जानामि न विदाचै राज्यं न चरणगमानित्यं न विवाहं न जातकर्मं सर्वजनकर्मं परमधूमे सदा काली काली प्रमोदवती न दिगचरीतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भावभूमि जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भावभूमि आदेवी काकु भरगदगदयाद्यवाचा जाजनी पत्यगुवीर्दण्डमद्रुभटार्ति अष्टप्रसादमुपवस्तादनासमुद्र गर्भिते निजगणे गणनामिदे अंगस्यामविचटामन्दे कितेन्द्री वरमिजग्गं यातिप्रदर्शन्पट्टं वरसस्या बिन्दारणवासुमैत्रसद्दां दामोदरम् राधास्कन्नविसृज्जलोभुजं ध्यायं दामोदरम् तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना हे देवी विद्याय ते राधे तन्नयामि चरणां तुजे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे
First of all, my obeisances to my Gurudeva, Vrindavana Shtotara Shila Bhaktivedanta Shila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and to my Gurudeva also in Shila Bhaktivedanta Shila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. After that, my obeisances to Shila Swami Maharaj, and also to all the sannyasis present here, all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, all the mothers, the devotees immersed in the mood of Mahaprabhu, all of those eager to listen to hari-katha. So the feet of everyone, please accept my dandavat pranams accordingly. Today, so we are in the 5th day of the Bhagavat Katha, 5th day. So the main subject. So today we are going to celebrate. Okay, so Krishna, who is the worshipable deity of all the demigods, the supreme God of all the universes. Today we are going to speak about the appearance of his potency, Srimati Radhika. Today we are going to speak about this appearance. Today we celebrate the appearance of Srimati Radhika. So Guru Padma used to say, just like we celebrate Krishna's birthday, we should celebrate even more the janma, the celebration of the birthday of Srimati Radhika. Even more we should celebrate. Why? Because our worshipable deity, actually for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, our worshipable deity is Srimati Radhika. Even though Shastra explains
Praman Prema Kumart Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Traduru Nambaraha Aradhu Bhagavan Pratishattanayas.
Aradhu Bhagavan Pratishattanayas. So Mahaprabhu is giving his opinion.
Aradhu Bhagavan Pratishattanayas. Aradha Vrindavana.
Our worshipful deity is Brajendranandana Shyamasundar, and his abode. His abode is Vrindavana. Eternal abode is Vrindavana. So, and Srimati Radhika, his pleasure, potency, and all her bodily expansions like Lalita Vishaka, how they serve him in the Paramore mood. They serve Krishna in the Paramore mood. The spotless Purana Srimad Bhagavatam will give evidence about the Paramore mood.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matavidam Tatradru Naparaho.
So this is the opinion of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. This is the Siddhanta of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. But still our acharyas explain that for the Rasa Vichara, who is actually the worshipful deity of the Vaishnavas is Srimati Radhika ki Jai. Because the Supreme Lord Krishna, he also, he 3 times per day he bathes in the Radha Kunda to get the mercy of Srimati Radhika. Divya Prasadata, Divya means Srimati Radhika. So to pacify the man of Srimati Radhika and to please her, Krishna himself, he is falling at her feet and praying at her feet. So our acharyas, they have showed this by many stutis, many prayers, especially in the Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, this book written by Prabhupada Saraswati Pad. So he wrote beautiful prayers in this book. I want to be a blade of grass in that kunja. It's so rare to be a maidservant of Srimati Radhika. What is he saying? Prabodhananda Saraswati. In this confidential kunja, when Srimati Radhika is in Man, she shuts the door of the kunja. And then, at that moment, Krishna is outside of the kunja. Swayam Krishna. He's not an ordinary person, he's God. He has the peacock feather in his head, sorry. Krishna who holds the peacock feather. He who holds the flute, he who attracts everyone, he who enchants everyone. This Krishna. Now he's folding his hands and he's outside her kunja, where her Sakhis are standing. So Krishna is falling at their feet, the feet of the Sakhis. And he's rubbing his nose, praying at their feet. And he's praying so much. Jatkinkarishu Bahusha Kalukakubani. This verse explains. This Vrishabhanu Nandini Srimati Radhika. So if I become a broomstick, a stick of the broom, one stick of the broom of her kunja, if I get this chance to serve like this broomstick, then my life is successful. So the meaning of this prayer is that Radha Tattva is not ordinary. She's not an ordinary lady. She is directly the embodiment of pleasure potency of Lord. In the Gautamiya Tantra there are so many prayers. So when time comes we discuss this in details, because she is our worshipful deity. If you don't speak about your worshipful deity, you speak about what? Just like a bona fide disciple glorifies the Guru, and the disciple is always immersed in the ocean of bliss when he glorifies his Guru, always glorifying the Guru. So in the same way, to glorify our worshipful deity is the main thing, Shastra explains. So yesterday we celebrated Krishna's birthday, so we have to celebrate even more today. Srimati Radhika's birthday. So have you arranged? Yes, very nice, yes. So you should be eager for hari-katha. You should not be eager for rasgulla, for sweets. You should be eager for hari-katha, the nectar of hari-katha. This is the essence of our life. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada says, hari-katha is everything in our lives. If we don't have taste for hari-katha, but you did everything, yeah? So everything you did is useless. So you followed all the dharma, but you have no taste for hari-katha of Bhagavan, it's useless. If you follow all the varnashram dharma, you follow the 4 ashrams, 4 varnas. You followed varnashram dharma, but you didn't do hari-bhajana. You didn't develop taste for hari-katha. It was useless, everything you did. Varnas says, if you don't have taste for hari-katha, everything you do is useless. So especially also, we should have this Ekanishta, one-pointed loyalty to our worshipable deity. Yesterday, we have heard how Swayam Bhagavan, he appeared in this material world, how he performed many pastimes. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, Jada Jada hi dharmasya. Whenever the demons, they contaminate the religion. Mataji. So, to kill the demons and to protect the sadhus, Bhagavan appears in this world. Yuga after yuga, Bhagavan comes in this world. With his associates, he appears here. And he kills the evil, vile man. And God protects the sadhus. And also he shows his leelas for his Shuddha Bhaktas. And in this way he gives happiness to his devotees. Krishna says, Bhagavan himself told, to give happiness to my devotees, I, time after time, like time and again, I appear in this world and I give bliss to everyone. Perform pastimes. Yesterday we briefly spoke about how Krishna manifested the four arms form in front of Devaki and Vasudeva. We heard about it yesterday. Then after that, Swayam Bhagavan, he reminded Devaki Vasudeva. He told, hey Devaki Vasudeva, I am your worshipable deity. For 3 births, I have given you a benediction. Because Shastra explains, in Satya Yuga, you were Krishna and Sutapa. And Krishna and Sutapa, they worshipped Vishnu. For thousands of years, they performed austerities. Then Bhagavan became so pleased and told, ask for a benediction. Then Krishna and Sutapa told, hey Prabhu, if you're happy with us, we want to have a son like you. Give us a son like you. So they prayed for having a son. We want a son like you. Then Bhagavan Sri Hari, Bhagavan told, like me, it's not possible. I'm only one. I'm only one. There's no one like me. I'm Asamarga. There's no one like me. What to speak of somebody being higher than me? No one in my level. What to speak of somebody higher than me? Because God is Asamarga Tattva. He's incomparable, unique, unparalleled. But you have done penances, severe austerities for me. I've become pleased. So now I give you a benediction. Sorry, I myself, not for 1 birth, but for 3 births, I will be your son. I will come as your son. I'll give you darshan as your son. So Bhagavan reminded Vasudeva and Devaki about this. In Satya Yuga, I was your son. My name was Prishni-garbha. One of the names of Bhagavan is Prishni-garbha. In second life, the same Prishni and Sutapa, they came as Aditi and Kashyap. And at that time, Swayam Bhagavan appeared to them as Bhamandev, the form of Bhamandev. You have seen him the day before. About Bhamandev, you saw. how Bali Maharaj,
छल करके उस
he
नारी से
like cheated Bali Maharaj and he took everything from him.
और उनको कैसे
And how
संपत्ति भी
he
प्राप्त की।
also got all the wealth of Bali Maharaj.
ब्रह्मा आदि देवताओं के लिए दुर्लभ
He who is so rare for Brahmana and demigods. Sorry, Brahma and demigods.
सिर पर
Brahma and great demigods hold his lotus feet at their head.
परिणाम किया।
And in the end, Bhamanadev put his feet on the head of Bali Maharaj, and then he pushed him until Sutalok. Okay, so third birth, Krishna and Sutapa appeared as Devaki and Vasudeva, and then Swayam Bhagavan appeared as Vasudeva, because he is the son of Vasudeva, he is called Vasudeva. So there is one secret here, our acharyas explain. Look, in Gokul, Nanda Maharaj lives in Gokul. Gorangi. So in Nanda Gokul, at that time, what happened? So the word Braj, what is the meaning of Braj? Brajeti, Chaleti, iti Braj. Means to wander with A. Like they never stop, they're always going many places because they live they maintain their lives because of the cows, you know. Like there are 4 kinds of Vaishyas. So there are some Vaishyas that take care of animals, like they grow animals like livestock. So Vasudeva Maharaj is Kshatriya, but Shastra explains Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva, they were really friends with each other. That's why actually in Garga Samhita and the Puranas also say Nanda Bharja, the wife of Nanda Maharaj, Jashoda, she had 2 names, Devaki and Jashoda. Because our acharyas, they have showed a very subtle conception that when the Shastra explain about Devaki or mention Devaki, actually this Devaki is indicating Jashoda. This Devaki actually is referring to Jashoda, no one else. But normal people, they think, Devaki is the wife of Vasudeva Maharaj. Devaki. In many shlokas we see this mentioning about Krishna Devaki Sutta. So, when Devaki became pregnant, means when the wife of Vasudeva Maharaj, Devaki, got pregnant, at that time, the wife of Nanda Maharaj, Jashoda, also became pregnant. In the Hari-bhajana Purana, this is explained in Garga Samhita and also Hari-bhajana Purana. In many Puranas, this is all described. So yesterday I have told briefly to you, Devamir had 2 wives. One was in the Kshatriya lineage, then Surasena came in this lineage. Son of Surasena was Vasudeva. Son of Vasudeva was Krishna. And in the wife of Vaishya lineage, came Parjana. Parjana had 5 sons, Upananda, etc. The 3rd son was Nanda Maharaj, and the son of Nanda Maharaj was Krishna. So in this way, the acharyas, they describe in a very beautiful way through Tata Siddhanta, the acharyas established this truth. So at once, Devaki and Jashoda both, they gave birth to kids. It's clearly explained. That time that the wife of Vasudeva Maharaj, Devaki, when she gave birth to babies, exactly in that time, the wife of Nanda Maharaj, Jashoda, also gave birth to baby. But there is one vicharja, there's some conception, like some detail. Mother Jashoda gave birth to twins, because the word in the shloka says Anuja, means younger sister. Anuja indicates that Mother Jashoda, she gave birth to Krishna, of course, and also at the same time a girl also was born, Jogamaya also. She gave birth to twins. In this context, yesterday we heard that because of the instruction of Krishna, Vasudeva Maharaj took Krishna and made him cross the Jamuna. He took him across the Jamuna and brought him to Nanda Gokul. But something amazing happened. Amazing. When Vasudeva Maharaj, when he brought Krishna to Nandalai, to the house where Mother Jashoda had baby, by the influence of Jogamaya, Vasudeva Maharaj, he could not see Nandanandan Krishna. He saw only one girl. He thought, I am putting my kids here. Actually, there are two conceptions. Acharyas explain two things. When Vasudeva Maharaj crossed the Jamuna and he came to the limit of Gokul, to the border, as soon as he came to the border of the Gokul, immediately Vasudeva Putra, the son of Krishna from Mathura, disappeared, and Jashodanandan came in the hands of Vasudeva Maharaj. This conception is also given. But Vasudeva Maharaj thought, I am putting my own son here. I am bringing my own son. But actually, no. Because his son had already disappeared when he crossed the border. And another example is also given. Vasudeva Maharaj, when he brought the baby, Krishna, the son of Vasudeva Maharaj, entered in Nandanandan Krishna. Also this conception is also given. And Vasudeva was thinking, is my son? But our acharyas explain even a subtler, a more subtle even conception. Bhagavan has 3 dhams, 3 abodes. One is Purna, Purnatara, and Purnatama dham. Dwarka is Purna, complete. Purna dham, complete. Mathura is Purna Dhara dham, more complete. And Vrindavana is called Purna Tama dham, the most complete dham. So in these 3 dhams, Bhagavan is always staying in these 3 dhams. Shastra Siddhanta is given. Krishna says, I don't take one step out of Vrindavan. The Krishna of Vrindavan is always stay in Vrindavan. Dwarakadish Krishna is always in Dwarika, and Mathuradish Krishna is always in Mathura. He doesn't come and go from one abode to the other abode. But in the pastimes in this world, Prakat Lila manifested pastime just to show to the people. Looks like, Krishna is going from Vrindavan, then to Mathura, then to Dwaraka. He went to Dwaraka later. But this is only to show to the people. Actually, Jogamaya, she creates this Oloki Kriya, these supramundane activities. But the Gauriya Siddhanta is very subtle, very in details, very detailed. Even great Panditas cannot understand all these details. But our Guru Pada Padma has described this very well. Because after Nanda Utsav, after Janmashtami, Srila Gurudev in Mathura, he would call great Panditas for an assembly. And all the great Vidwans, the great Pandita scholar and knowledgeable people of Mathura, like Brahmanas and Pandits, Gurudev used to call them all of them. And then Gurudev would discuss the Tattva Siddhanta with all of them to establish the Tattva Siddhanta actually. So this was not an ordinary thing that Gurudev used to do. Because this topic of the Bhagavad is really confidential, really complicated and confidential. And there are many pramanas, many evidences to establish the subject matter of Bhagavatam. So one thing is avirbhava, another thing is janma. So there's a difference between the two. Bhagavan can appear anywhere. Yes, for example, Nrsimhadeva appeared from the pillar. So the pillar of Nrsimhadeva, pillar is the mother and father of Nrsimhadeva? No. Bhagavan can appear anywhere. He's Sarvantarjami, he's everywhere. He's omnipresent God. Varahadeva, for example, appeared from nostril of Lord Brahma. So Brahma is the parents, not the father of Varaha? No. So avirbhava is one thing. So Krishna avirbhava in Mathura, he appeared in Mathura, but in Gokula he janma, he was born there. Lila Lokavat Lila Koivalam. Lord is performing pastimes just like a human being. That's why in Gokul he performed his janma lila, birth pastime. Just like an ordinary baby takes birth from the womb of a mother and is connected to his mother by the umbilical cord. And there's also the cut of the umbilical cord. And until the umbilical cord is not cut, then that person, family, everything is pure. But after the narichedan, means the umbilical cord is cut, then they are impure. So before cutting the umbilical cord, Nanda Maharaj called the Brahmanas and then he gave donation to them, did so many pious deeds. Shukadeva Goswami, he explained very clearly in this verse. In this verse, everything is clear and explained. Nanda Maharaj, what did he do? He Atmaja means his own son. Atmaja means he's someone who was born from his own body. Like from the body of a father, the son takes birth from the body of the father, right? Because the soul comes from the father body to the womb of the mother, then from the mother's womb, the baby is born in this world. So from the Lokadrishti means from showing to the people, God also made this lila. That's why this word Atmaja is used, referring that Krishna is directly really the son, like biological son of Nanda Maharaj. So Nanda Maharaj was so happy with the birth of his son. So to celebrate the son of his birthday, the birthday of his son, Nanda Maharaj bathed, took a bath, then he called the Brahmanas, then according to all the rules, like he performed swasti vachan and all the kinds of, like many kinds of punya karma, means pious deeds. And this is called jata samskara, all these rituals for the baby's birth, and also he gave donation to the Brahmanas. So it's clearly explains. Krishna, he is the son of Nanda Jasoda. So in the Brahma Stuti, we see this verse, Nomidate Abrahapuse, like Lord Brahma is glorifying the beauty of Krishna. When time is there, we speak more. The Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta is really subtle, really deep. Srimad Bhagavatam is Parakshavada Bedoyam. Srimad Bhagavatam is a book that explains everything indirectly. Bhagavatam establishes everything indirectly. Because to be able to manifest Rasa Madhurya, you don't manifest Rasa Madhurya being direct, like up to the point, but indirect. By indirect words, you can manifest the Rasa Madhurya, the sweetness. So, Nanda Maharaj, he, in a very beautiful way, he celebrated the birthday of his son. So in this context, there is one katha. One Parikshit Maharaj told this nectarian pastimes of Krishna to Parikshit Maharaj. How Mother Jashoda herself breastfed to Krishna. Hearing this, Parikshit Maharaj, he asked a question. He made a question. Srimad Bhagavatam explains. So Parikshit Maharaj is asking Shukadeva Goswami.
देव गोसाई बात क्यों करे
He's in a very humble way. He's asking Shukadeva Goswami. He's saying, "Hey Brahman, hey Gurudev, you who know present, past, and future.
भूत भविष्य वर्तमान को जानने वाले
You know past, present, and future.
संसार के ग्रह
Please solve my doubts."
नंद की अपरत नंद जसोदा
Nanda and Jasoda,
पुण्य कर्म
which kind of pious deeds they have done, that as a fruit of these, Srihari himself
और
became their son,
विशेष करके
and especially
माँ जसोदा की कौन
is breastfeeding, like not breastfeeding, he's sucking the breast of Mother Jashoda.
ये कौन सी
What is this pious deeds that they did?
ब्राह्मण श्रेय एवं महोदय जसोदा च महाभागा पपूजस्य स्तनंति इस कथा को सुन करके
Hearing this question,
श्री सुखदेव
Sri Shukadeva Goswami Pad became choked, his throat. Very nice question.
उस समय उन्होंने भी
Like he was touched, and he said, "Very nice question." So then he told the story in his
क्योंकि
mouth.
प्रश्न
Because
के अनुसार उत्तर जो है
The answer will be,
कुछ परोक्ष रूप में नहीं देते जाते।
maybe the answer is indirectly to the question. Like
क्या
maybe
आप लोग जानते हैं
maybe you know,
नंद जसोदा कृष्ण के जो है
but Nanda Jashoda, they are the eternal parents of Krishna.
कोई संशय नहीं।
There's no doubt.
नित्य गोलोक वृंदावन
In Nitya Goloka Vrindavana, in the transcendental world, in manifest world,
उस भगवान नंद जसोदा ही कृष्ण के
Nanda and Jashoda, they are the eternal parents of Krishna.
किंतु धराधाम में जब
But when they
लीला प्रकट करते हैं
and Krishna manifests his leelas in this world,
दर्शन जीवों के दर्शन कराते हैं।
so they show these leelas to the
किंतु
jivas,
परोक्ष रूप में दर्शन कराते
but they show indirectly.
हैं। क्योंकि वैष्णव गोस्वामी
Because Vyasadeva Goswami,
दूसरी ग्रंथ में
in
ये
another book,
लीला भी वर्णन किया
he also describes all these leelas.
है। गुरुदेव कहते थे
Gurudev used to say,
माँ जसोदा
when Mother Jashoda, she gave birth to her kid,
उस समय
for some time
उनकी गर्भपीड़ा हुई।
she felt so much labor pain.
विधि गर्भपीड़ा भी हुई।
She got really so much labor pain.
पुत्र के संतान उसे
To give birth to a baby is not
कितने कष्ट
easy for a mother, you know. Only a mother knows, like a father doesn't know how much it pains, like how much pain the mother feels in the labor,
विज्ञान के अनुसार भी कहते हैं
like the labor pains and delivery of the baby. Like the pain that you feel by breaking one bone, scientists explain. When mother
संतान को जन्म देने में
labor pain the mother feels is 20 times the pain of breaking a bone, of having a bone broken. Like it's so painful to break a bone. But if the pain of breaking 20 bones, 20 bones, is the pain of the one labor of one kid, one baby, labor pain. Shastra explains. So when Mother Jashoda gave birth to her baby,
जंत्रणा होने से माँ जसोदा भी मूर्छित।
so she had fainted because of the intense pain.
पुराण में भी लिखा है।
Puranas explain.
चलो आगे की कथा सुनो।
Anyway, continuing.
माँ जसोदा की नित्य एक कृष्ण की नित्य माता पिता
Eternal parents of Krishna are Nanda and Jasoda.
तथापि यहाँ पर लोक लीला में दिखाते जा रहे हैं
But still performing pastimes like a human being.
ये नंद महाराज ब्राह्मणों के बुला करके
Nanda Maharaj called the Brahmanas and gave donation to them. And he also cut the umbilical cord. Everything is described.
क्योंकि इस एक ही श्लोक के द्वारा
Because
प्रमाण कर दिया
by one verse we see the evidence.
आत्मजो बनने
Nandastu Atmaja Utpani. This verse. It's clearly explained. There's no doubt. Nanda Nanda Krishna or Jashoda Nanda Krishna, he is always in Vrindavan. Krishna says, I don't give one step behind outside Vrindavan. I never go outside Vrindavan. Krishna of Vrindavan never goes out of Vrindavan. But looks like he's coming and going. It's just for people to see. Actually, he's not going. Later we'll describe also that when he came to take Krishna Balaram to Mathura, he came to take Krishna Balaram from Nanda Bhavan to Mathura. When he came in the border between Mathura and Vrindavan, that place is actually called Akrur Ghat. There, Nandanandan Krishna, Yashodanandan Krishna, disappeared from his chariot, and Mathuradish Krishna appeared, and he came to Mathura. People think, oh, that Krishna came from Vrindavana and entered Mathura. But this is not true. Many Leelas of Bhagavan are Maya Bijabrinta Lila. They are called Maya Bijabrinta Lila. Jogamaya arranges that Bhagavan manifests this kind of Leelas. Those who know all the tattvas, who know all the importance of the Shastras, those who know the rasa and everything, those who are eternal associates of Lord, they realize they know what is behind. But normal people cannot understand. That's why God has two kinds of Leelas. One Leela is Osur Mohan Leela, cheating the demons, deluding the demons, and another Leela, a Leela to give happiness for the devotees. This katha is very beautiful, and Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad describes all that. So now in this context, Parikshit Maharaj, he made a question. What did Nanda and Yashoda made to have this great good fortune of being the parents of Krishna? So to describe this answer, Shukadeva Goswami told one story. In the ancient times, once upon a time, there was a couple, Drona and Dhara. Both were great exalted personalities, wife and husband. They prayed to Lord Brahma and they performed austerities for 1,000 years. Becoming pleased with their austerities, Brahmaji told, ask for a benediction. Ask for a benediction. Then at that moment, Drona and Dhara, they prayed to Bhagavan Brahma. Mataji, careful. If you are happy with us, please make appear in our heart Vatsalya for Lord. So they did not ask for a son. Krishna Sutapa, they worshipped Vishnu. And they prayed for Vishnu for having a son. They did not ask for Vatsalya, they just asked Vishnu, we want a son like you. But Drona and Dhara, no. Drona and Dhara, they asked to Brahma, they asked him for having Vatsalya for God. Brahma told them, okay, I give this benediction. Even the Tattva Siddhanta is also given. But Brahmaji is Adhikarik Dasya, he is in the Dasya Ras, Brahmaji. So how did Brahmaji give this Vatsalya Ras in their hearts? If you have 100 rupees, then if I ask for you 100 rupees, you can give me 100 rupees. But if you have 50 rupees, how will you be able to give me 100 rupees? I will take a loan. No. People from logic will say, oh, they take a loan. But no. Brahmaji is in Dasya Ras. And he's like Adhikarik Dasya. How can Brahmaji give something like this? Oh, like, oh yeah, in your heart, Vatsalya Bhava will appear. This is the Lila of Bhagavan. Swayam Jogamaya herself appeared in the tongue of Brahma, and just to nourish these Leelas that would come, she gave blessing and said, okay, Vatsalya Ras will come in your heart. In the Gopi Gita there are many verses. Brahmaji, a sloka that explains that because of Brahma, Krishna appeared in this world. In the Bhagavad also explains. When the earth was so heavy because of the sins, Prithvi Devi couldn't tolerate all this burden. Then she came in the form of cow and she came to the demigods and she said, the earth told, please protect me. Demigods told, we cannot protect you. We can't protect you. We can't free you from all these sins. Then Prithvi Devi manifested the form of a cow. She came with the demigods and they came to Brahmaji. Then Brahmaji came to the Kshir Samudra, ocean of milk, and then there Swayam Bhagavan Vishnu was there in his Yoga Nidra, like sleeping. Then Brahmaji made many stutis, prayers. Then Bhagavan Sri Hari, at that moment, he woke up from his Yoga Nidra. Then he heard the prayers of the demigods. Then Bhagavan Sri Hari, what did he do? He pulled 2 hairs from his head, one white hair and another black hair, and just like put aside these 2 hairs, and he told, oh, my worshipful deity, the Supreme Lord Brajandananda Shyama Sundar, very quickly they will appear in the material world and they will release the burden of the earth. Just like it's not hard at all to pull out 2 hairs from the head. So in the same way, Bhagavan Sri Hari means Bhagavan Shri Krishna. He will appear to release the burden of the earth. So the white hair and black hair, the meaning of these 2 is that directly Krishna. Black hair is Krishna and the white hair is his brother, older brother, Baladev. They will appear. And then they will release the burden of the earth. And they will perform many pastimes. So this is also being indicated here. Okay, so Drona and Dhara, they give blessing to Brahma. Oh, opposite. Brahma gave blessing to Drona and Dhara. Then there's also a beautiful Tattva Siddhanta there our acharyas explain as well. Drona Dhara, they asked to have Vatsalya Bhav towards Lord. But if you don't give birth to a baby, you cannot have Vatsalya Bhav. Vatsalya Bhav has also a special thing. Our acharyas explain. According to the Rasa Shastra, in the Vatsalya Bhava, milk comes from the breast. Milk comes from the breast, and this is a speciality of Vatsalya Bhava. When you give birth to a baby, immediately milk comes automatically in the breast of the mother. It's flowing milk from the breasts of the mother. This is a speciality of Vatsalya Bhava. Our acharyas, they have described this in the Rasa Shastras. So, to protect the words of Brahma, Swayam Bhagavan himself appeared in this way. There are many Tattva Siddhantas, many reasons that our acharyas have described. But really, the conception is that I told also. Drona and Dhara, they are Jiv Tattva, they are souls, they are not Parikara, they are not associates of God. But Nanda Jashoda, they are, yes, they are Purikaras, they are associates. The conception of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they say it's different. Jiva Tattva is one thing, Parikara Tattva is another thing, and it's not the same. Jiv Tattva, what is Jiv Tattva and what is Parikara Tattva? To know about this, Srila Rupa Goswami in his Logu Bhagavatamrita book, and also Sanatana Goswami Pada in his Brihad Bhagavatamrita book, they describe all these conceptions. And in this context, Srila Jiva Goswami Pada also, in the Sandarbha, he also describes all this also. When Krishna is performing his pastimes and he's coming with his eternal associates to this material world, means Nanda and Yashoda were about to appear. At that moment, this Drona and Dhara, who had received the blessing of Brahmaji, to make the words of Brahmaji become true, Jogamaya made Drona and Dhara enter the heart or the body of Nanda and Yashoda. And in this way, they were able to relish Vatsalya Ras. Vatsalya Ros. All this is really confidential purports, and our acharyas, they explain all this. Okay, so now let's continue the katha a little bit. Time is brief, but the katha is so beautiful, right? How Nanda Maharaj in Braj, he celebrated a beautiful party. The bliss was born to Nanda Maharaj. Yesterday they showed the beautiful dance. It was really nice. Everybody liked or not? Who did not like? Raise your hand. Who didn't like? Oh, she didn't like? No, everybody liked it. Who likes? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Jai. So who likes? Raise your hand. Sometimes we don't even understand the question, but we raise our hands. Like in the parliament, sometimes they raise their hand for voting, but they don't even know exactly what is going on. Some people, go to the parliament, they in some party in the parliament, they just want to make votes for their group, their party. They don't have any other duty. They just need to make like majority. They are elected, and then their job is just. So whatever the party will say, the person doesn't need to think if it's good or bad, the opinion of the party. Then his job is just to make majority. Raise your hand to help us in the votings. Maybe that politics is right or not. I'm not coming into politics. I'm not. But anyway. Okay, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah. No need to do anything else. Like some people, they're just like raising the hand for majority, like this. So before raising your hand, you have to understand what is the question being made. Do you understand? Then you can raise your hand accordingly. Is good or not? Otherwise, it's just like in the parliament, like I told. You're not thinking anything. Whatever the politician says, it's okay, but you're not even thinking. The rest is all lie. No. Please forgive me. Anyway, so yesterday we heard how Vasudeva Maharaj, he brought Jogamaya. He gave Jogamaya to Devaki. Then hearing the cry of the baby in the jail, Kamsa got to know. Kamsa was like he heard the news, then Kamsa came to the prison. He tried to take the baby from the hands of Devaki. Devaki tried to not give the baby, like, oh my brother, it's a girl, it's a baby girl, it's not a baby boy, you don't need to take it. It's not Vishnu, cannot be Vishnu, it's a girl, look brother, it's a beautiful girl, don't take it. Isn't it? Don't take her. And she was calling him mama, mama. No, sorry. Devaki told, oh, she'll call you mama. Mama means uncle. Like, she's your like niece. Then, but Kamsa didn't care. By force, he took the baby. And then Kamsa tried to kill the baby. But Jogamaya, what did she do? She came out of the hands of Kamsa. And with so much strength, she kicked in the head of Kamsa. Kamsa fell down. Kamsa, although he had a gigantic body, he was so strong, Kamsa. But Kamsa, he fell on the ground completely. Then he saw that his worshipful deity, Kali, Devi Durga, appeared in the sky with 8 arms. And she told him, foolish Kamsa,
मुझे क्या तुम मार
do you think you can kill me?
तुझे मारने वाले
Your killer has, Shri Hari Vishnu has taken birth elsewhere.
ऐसे कहा करके
Saying this,
अंतर
she disappeared.
इसके पश्चात
After that,
Kamsa
Kamsa thought what to do.
और रात ही रात
Then, in the middle of the night,
emergency
he called for an emergency meeting.
एक तो Kamsa दुष्ट
First of all, Kamsa was evil and vile.
तो दुराचारी
He was evil and vile.
शराब पीना
He used to drink alcohol and also torturing others, doing so many bad things.
और उनकी
And also,
मंत्रीगण भी उसी प्रकार
his ministers were also like him. Because according to how you are, depending on your nature, your followers will also be accordingly.
दुष्ट के कौन संग करे
So who will associate with a vile person? Those who are also vile and
उसके तो
evil.
डंडा लेकर के बड़े छत्र लेकर के चलते हैं
So that person is holding the umbrella for him.
हम किसी राजनीति में नहीं जाते
I don't want to come into politics. I don't speak anything against anyone. But this is the conception of the scriptures.
एक व्यक्ति दुष्ट है
One person is evil and he knows.
उसके डंडा लेकर के क्यों चल रहे हैं
Somebody knows you're evil. If you're helping him, carrying something for him, you are also helping him. You're like
आदर से वो समर्थन करते
complying. How to say this? It's also like
हैं तो उसके पीछे चलते हैं
you're going with him and you know he's evil, so it means you're also evil. Oh no, I didn't know anything. I didn't know he was evil. Nobody can believe you. Nobody can believe you because you're like, how to say, complice in English? Like you're, how to say, partner, you're also,
वो उसी व्यक्ति की
how to say,
छत्र लेकर के
together also. You also know and you're complice. How to say complice. You also know everything, so you're also together in his things. That,
ऐसी व्यक्ति हो
so according to the kind of the person,
अपने स्वार्थ सिद्धि के लिए हो
maybe you're with him just to get what you want from him. Or maybe because,
कार्तिक की जैसे नहीं हो
anyway, but
वो उसी व्यक्ति के समर्थन करता है
you are helping, supporting him. You are a supporter also. So who supports an evil person? A person who is also a hypocrite and evil, bad also. There is a shloka in this Bhagavatam, evidence to that.
करने के जाए तो मेरा समझ
If I would give only evidence of this scripture all the time, then I waste so much time. But Bhagavatam is saying,
दुराचारी था
Kamsa was evil. His supporters were also demons, all of them.
मीटिंग बुलाया
So Kamsa called an emergency meeting in the middle of the night.
कम से कहने लगे समस्त
Kamsa,
दुनिया के बारे में कौन-कौन थे?
so who was in his assembly?
ये वर्णन है।
Bhagavatam explains.
वर्णन है।
Puranas also say,
कोई संत महंत को नहीं बुलाया
no saint came to his emergency meeting. Only bad, evil people, rascals came
इमरजेंसी मीटिंग
in his emergency meeting. Agasur, Bakasur, Trinavarta, all the demons,
सारे उस रूपी
all of them,
बुलाए
Kamsa called,
समाचार अपने कहने लगे, क्या करें?
and they were
और देखो
being asked, oh, what to do?
दुष्ट व्यक्ति कहते और भी करते जैसे दुर्योधन दुशासन
So, like for example, Duryodhana and Dushasana, the Mahabharata we see. Who was supporting and with Duryodhana and Dushasana? People like of the same nature of them. Please don't take my offense. Of course, Bishop Putana-mokshana-lila and Drona, they were with them only to do lilas. They were not also of this nature. So please try to not understand anything wrong what I'm saying. Drona and Bishop Putana-mokshana-lila were with them just for lila. But when we speak about Kamsa, Kamsa,
पर देखो हम जो विषय दे रहे हैं विषय क्यों बोलना चाहिए विषय पर बोलना चाहिए और विषय छोड़ के कोई बस
so if we speak about another subject, it's called Bishantara. Bishantara is when you don't speak about the subject matter in question and you speak about something else. And the point is they don't like this, they dishonor this, they don't honor these people who they deviate from the subject. So if some subject is given to you, you have to speak about that subject. Otherwise you spoke half an hour about other things. I'm not speaking anything against anyone, but I saw in the time of Gurudeva, great pointers would like not speak about the proper subject. Gurudeva would say, hey, you are Vishantar, you are changing the subject. You have to speak about the subject given. So the essay came, you must speak about the topic of the river. But then when you went to write your essay, you were speaking about the cat. So how can you write? Because then you have to change the subject because you only know about the cat, but the subject you have to speak is about the river. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada even gave this example. So then you got 0 marks in your essay because you changed the subject. Maybe you spoke very nice and all, but what is the subject matter? What was the subject matter given for us to speak about? You have to give attention. Maybe as introduction you say other things, but you have to come to the subject matter. So anyway, what I want to say is that Kamsa's subject was my worshipful deity Kankali. So the name of the worshipful deity of Kamsa is Kankali. Until nowadays, if you go to do parikrama in Mathura, you will find Kankali, presiding deity of, worshipful deity of Kamsa. So Kankali was the worshipful deity of Kamsa. So in that parliament, beautiful parliament of Kamsa, there's assembly of Kamsa, assembly of demons. So he told, Devi told me that my enemy, my killer Vishnu, he has taken birth in Braj somewhere. I'm afraid, so please, you tell me what to do. Then Putana rose from her seat. Putana told, brother, I'm here, come on. Why you're so worried? Why you're so worried? That cheater can do anything, can be born anywhere, doesn't matter. But I'm going there. I will. In one moment, I will bring him back. Not only that, I'll also kill all the boys that have taken birth from today 10 days ago. I'll kill them all. And also from here to 10 days later, all the boys. I will kill them all. I have this good qualification. I have. What is the qualification of Putana? Srimad Bhagavat explains. Putana says, listen about my qualification. She used to kill babies. She used to kill small babies. And Rudrasana, she used to kill them and also suck their blood out of them. These were her qualification. Don't worry, I'm going. Where there's no bamboo, there'll be no flute. Don't worry. So I'll kill all the kids that were born from today to 10 days ago and to 10 days later also. I'll kill them all. So our acharyas explain. She went everywhere. So all the babies born 10 days after and before Krishna, she killed, yes. But actually she killed only demons' babies. Jogamaya arranged. Shastra explains. So the Bhagavat explains about Putana. Very beautiful and interesting. Shukadeva Goswami told Parikshit Maharaj. And the commentaries also explain very nicely about this. Kamsa told, Hare Krishna sound is okay. English translation, Hari-bhava, it's okay. Hare Krishna. Kamsa had a fear in his mind. Which fear? Kamsa knew that the dust of Vraja was not ordinary. Kamsa had one realization, one experience, but he would not tell anyone about his experience. Which experience he had? Kamsa once, what he did one time, he left Mathura and he tried to enter Vrindavana. When he crossed the border of Mathura and he came to Vrindavana, at that time Jogamaya caught him and put him inside the water of a kunda. And after being immersed in the water of the kunda, Kamsa became an old lady,
और ये सब
very old lady,
बिल्कुल
white hair, two cheeks falling down, eyes falling down,
और हड्डी आदि बिल्कुल
hands shaking because of the old age, very thin,
जो मैंने की एक काम करके
very weak. Then Jogamaya
इतने सारे गोपियां आई
arranged this.
कहां से रहने वाली हो
Gopis came and told,
कौन गांव से आई हो
"Oh, Gopi, where have you come from? Who are you?" Kamsa couldn't say a word.
कहां शादी हुई
Where
कौन है
where were you married to? Where is your father-in-law's house? Who is your husband? Tell the name of your husband. Where is your father-in-law's house? Where is your father's house? But Kamsa didn't say a word. Then all the gopis, they caught hold of her hair and punching her so much. Kamsa screamed, crying out loud. You see, Kamsa generally he was so strong. He had even more strength than 10,000 elephants in his arms. He was so strong. But now he was so weak and screaming out, like calling out, crying out loud, "Save me!" Then Jogamaya came and put all gopis aside. Then again immersed him in the water of the lake. Then Kamsa got his body back. Kamsa ran away and never again came back to Vrindavana. So Kamsa knew that the Vrindavana's dust has some special potency. Acharyas explained that Kamsa sent so many demons, but he never came himself. Why? Putana, Agasur, Bakasur, not even one demon came back. Why Kamsa himself didn't go? He was so powerful. Kamsa was not ordinary. Kamsa knew that the dust of Vrindavana there is something different in it. Later on I'll also say Kamsa made a plan that I must bring Krishna Balaram back, like take them out of Vrindavana. And in Mathura, together, all of us, all the demons will beat them and kill Krishna Balaram. Okay, so in this context, like Putana was so eager to go, and then Kamsa said, "Okay, your body is so big. Who will allow you to enter in Braj if your body is so big? You want to go to Braj, but everybody will be afraid by seeing your body. How will you go?" Then Putana said, "Brother, why are you worrying so much? I will manifest a beautiful form and I will go. I am full of Maya. I can manifest a beautiful form and I will go there." Kamsa said, "Okay, maybe it will work." But still Kamsa was afraid. Because he had one fear always. He knew that the dust of Vraj was not ordinary. Is the English translation okay in Facebook? I don't see any comments. Like evil people, they are like snakes and like monkeys also. Shastra explains. Even the monkey is afraid, but he's like monkey. Why he comes to you and like frightens you, try to frighten you? Because actually he is afraid himself. Snake also. This is the symptom of a bad person, evil person, of cheater people, like evil people. In the mouth they are speaking very sweet things, but in their hearts they are full of venom and poison. This is the symptom of a hypocrite, cheater, evil person. Shastra explains. So Putana, what did she do? She manifested a beautiful form. So beautiful form. And then